Welcome to this energy healing and guided meditation. In this energy healing, we will be walking the timelines, sending blessings to the past, and inviting a higher vibrational future self to you. Please find a quiet and comfortable spot for you to receive this healing. And as you sit, begin to breathe deeply. Begin to settle down into the environment around you. Notice the thoughts, the feelings and sensations that may be present with you in this moment. And as you breathe, you can begin to feel your breath as this very soft and soothing blanket of light. So that as you inhale, you are drawing in this light through your thoughts, your emotions, your body. And as you exhale, just simply releasing and letting go. Kea koyun tianea chia kare tinikiti. Kea un telakare timpiare tinikiti. Kea un kolakiare tichia naka. Hea nakaya tinikiti. As we breathe deeper and we settle into our body, and we begin to feel our body as a point of light. And this point of light has a ripple effect, spanning in all directions, like a droplet of water in a pond or lake. And you sit in the center of this drop of light. You feel your position in time. You feel through this beautiful tether of the breath that you belong here, that you belong in this body, that you belong in this time, in this space, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Allowing the breath to anchor you. And feeling any resistance that may be coming up to any part of your being in this moment. As you breathe, you notice how every thought, every feeling, every experience in this moment is interconnected with every other experience. we activate this golden web now. This golden web of light that begins to work within your crystalline field. Begins to clear your magnetic grids and release any discordance or any tones or sounds within the ears that are not resonating with this golden field. And this is clearing away timelines that are perhaps projections from other people, clearing away others' realities that you have bought into. As you begin to feel the integrity of this golden web, and it begins to align your body, your mind, and your energy fields with the frequency and resonance of this web. And we see Isis and Osiris. We see Horus assisting as we open up these gateways to connect into these temples of sacred time. And you can see these golden, divine pharaoh-like beings, the heads of an eagle, golden scythes, beautiful, regal, and tall. As we call in our higher self, our guides, our angels, our families of light, as we prepare to make the journey through the rainbow bridge, through the timelines, breathing and connecting to your higher families of light. Te angiare tini chioe, te ala kiritino yambaratiniti, he angare tinoi, e antare, apalakari tini chion karetina ala kariti, heo opora oya naya ka atina kiti, ke alaya koro tono uchi ambaratiniki. Che alla caretina incara ambrata naketiti empalacareti. And we're clearing these black shadows, these fears, as we run the violet flame through your field and establishing you within your pillar of light. Your pillar of light, divine protection. As you feel this golden web again, weaving through the strands of your cells, your DNA, this healing field of light, protecting, strengthening, and uplifting you. And the temple doorways become clearer as you see a rainbow-like energy begin to rise up around you. And this energy is like that of a crystal, which begins to reflect away anything negative or discordant that is not in alignment with this sacred journey through the timelines. As you see these golden beings now, these timekeepers, these gatekeepers, standing before a doorway. And as you move closer, you begin to feel the protective presence of these beings, as they give you their symbols of light. They give you their codes and blessings, and they say, "Welcome, Shining One. Welcome to the passage of time. Time not of then, not of tomorrows or yesterdays. Time of now and here. As we are here now with you to take you into and through a field of light that will be and that was who you are. Tian tuna oya kare chi umpalakanti na oya kare tiniti. Heya olaya kare te chi ambra tinekiti. Heya unkore tin oyin tinakaya chiti alaka. Kea kare tinekia tinaka. Kian kolukoro tuna ankara tinechiti. Hampala kare tinekiti. And we're moving within the cells of the body. And we're activating these frequencies of sacred time, which just begin to bring the physical body into alignment with the rate of vibration and health that is in your highest interest and your highest well-being. As we see these spheres beginning to move in harmony and symphony, speeding up or slowing down as necessary. She'olaya hoatina kiti, shem plakaretina inkatina kinkalakariti, kea koen tunoyan tiaratina chiti, hea ola anki ana tiaratina ki, keom palakitichi, hoyom prono yakariti. As you align with your sacred time, your genetic structures and DNA begin to awaken, begin to activate. And the golden beings are present with you again, as they hold your hand and bring you to this temple door. Within this temple door, you begin to feel a presence of a memory. You begin to feel a past experience. as the rainbow energy moves around you, protecting you, but allowing you access into the past. And we call on these divine feminine energies, rose pink and ruby red, as we see Mary Magdalene entering the space. As these roses begin to line your heart, line your chest. And it's as if you're about to give a gift to your past self. As if you're about to personally visit yourself at a time in your life when you needed guidance, when you needed help or love or an encouraging word. This can be one particular moment, or this can be an age range, your childhood, adolescence, early adulthood, whatever time period, whatever lifetime begins to come to you. Just allow it to take form as you step into this temple now. This temple is far beyond the memory of the past, as this golden web of sacred time holds you and nurtures you. And you enter into the center of the room, where you begin to see a crystal orb that reflects that time period that you need to see now. And you notice how far you truly have come. Or you notice what you needed in those moments that you can now give to yourself. Could be a gift symbolically. Could be the words of, "I'm proud of you. You'll be okay. I love you. I was always here for you." Could be a time of celebration. Maybe your past self knows that they're connecting with who you are in this moment, and there is that beautiful resonance of divine recognition. You could even say that in this moment, you are the higher self of this past version of you. And you allow this past version of you to feel the frequency of who you are now, to feel the love and acceptance of who you are in this moment. as you're wrapped in this beautiful platinum white light. And these fairy energies begin to move around your legs, around your arms, clearing all the density between you and this memory, you and this part of yourself. Clearing any negativity, cords, hooks, attachments, resentments or guilts. Anywhere there is a feeling of disconnection or rejection of this past version of yourself, just allow this white platinum mist to begin dissolving those energetic connections. Kianko lokare tine kiante raka, kianko otine inte alakere chite, hea koro tuno polo karete, polo olaya tono ora tine enke alakichi, teare teno umbla karete ante achianaka, cheano oya ankare tine umpala katianachite, king alakare tine oya ala tine chite eaka. And you look into the eyes of this past version of yourself, and you see the beautiful reflection of your own innocence and your own higher self. And there is that instant recognition that you are looking at a piece of divinity, a piece of your own soul that you have chosen to love and honor. And anything that is not in alignment with this is ready to be released. Kea kaoro tono o la karite, kea ko loko unna erete ki, kea o layanto ora tinaka, shea o lana ete aretin akate, kea palakare tin ianachate, hea oratine ala utanaka, keam paratine ki, team pala oratina antiaka. And we see these infinity symbols opening through your system, connecting the past and the present, clearing the timelines, the bloodlines, the ancestral lines, releasing the perceptions around this moment, these moments, false perceptions, false light perceptions, negative perceptions, judgments, criticisms, blames, giving it up in the connection that you now feel into more of your soul, more of who you are. As you allow these infinity symbols to take color and form, a rainbow dance beginning to clear the timeline at a deeper level, and the energy begins to move through the infinity symbol as we sweep through what we call the past. And you can see these balls of energy, these constrictions, or these spirals of energy that you've been holding onto, representing the past. But within all these constrictions, there is a beautiful orb of golden light, representing that perfection of that moment, the perfection of the timing of that moment. As you allow these points of light within your field to release all the debris, the heaviness, the density, confusion around them. So you begin to expand this golden web of sacred time, as if you can feel your soul clicking into place. Kia kolo otena ancha ala karete, kia olo mbaarete intiaka, kia olo atiarete. And we see these sacred waters begin to move through your field, through your body, acting as conduits of divine grace and karmic dispensation. These waters of healing now moving through your timelines, moving through the potentials, and carrying away everything that is ready to be released. As you breathe deeply, drawing up any wisdom that those past memories carried for you, taking the wisdom from these soul lessons into your field, releasing the emotional charge, the rejection, but carrying on to the wisdom and the experience that these things brought you. As you are back in the temple, and this crystal orb now reflects all these symbols and geometries from within your soul. And we see Archangel Raphael with a family of emerald green angelic beings and tones, carrying gifts for you. Now that we have moved through a past situation, we're going to invite in a future aspect of you, the highest frequency of you. As you can instantly feel your higher self responding to this, and you sit down and know that this is simply a transmission of love, in the same way that you took the time to honor the past version of yourself. There is now a future aspect of you that has come to honor who you are and love who you are in this moment. And you look into the crystal orb, and you begin to see these angelic wings or symbols appear to you now. Allowing yourself to receive this message of love from your future self, your higher self. They say you're exactly where you need to be, exactly who you need to be, and they see in you that love and divinity which you may not always see within yourself. Now we begin to release any false perceptions, any self-worth issues. We begin to cleanse the body, the mind, the emotions, the energies of perceptions of who we need to be and who we should become. As our higher self begins to activate our divine blueprint, begins to align us with the timeline of our higher self, with the perceptions and decisions of our higher self. And in the same way that we released the baggage and burdens and disconnection we felt to our past self, we begin to connect these future timelines of abundance as if they are happening now. As these ancient codes of wisdom and spiritual knowledge begin to come into our experience. These feelings of instant healing, instant physical healing, entertaining miraculous ideas and perceptions as if they came from the future. where you really are that being of infinite love, compassion, and mastery that you feel you could be. As you carry the consciousness of this future aspect of yourself into the present moment, and through the rainbow bridge, we begin to blend, merge, and meld. This sacred golden web representing your field of time. Coming into integrity and alignment with divine timing, as a sense of peace begins to wash over you. A sense of knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, and there are always higher aspects of you guiding yourself in the same way that you just guided your past self. You always have help. Breathing deeply. Kiam ko oratina antia la kareti. Kiam bulu ono oratina aya kare chiti. Shea ala inkaretini alam parate kiti. Heo oyo ore tiana kiatana anchata. Chea aya kareti umpala ayatina ayanti areti ano oyo korato. Koyo korutina onla karitina anka. Bringing all these perceptions back into the third eye, back into the present moment, allowing your higher self to organize your time, your decisions. And we see these seeds begin to be planted deep within your being. And these are seeds from your future self, time capsules of experience, wisdom, healing gifts, prophecy, understanding, and insight that will awaken and grow in the time that is right for you. These are also seeds of your manifestations, a confirmation that everything you desire is already manifested and is already coming to you. As you can feel these fertile seeds go deep within to this present moment. Pulo oro pulo unkoro ulaya tilinti popolo ora tiji. Popo are ala okore tina plaera tini. Pleoro yon tiare ala pluro tiana cheti. Plefra tina ankariti. Before we begin to close this gateway, always set the intention to align, integrate all aspects of ourself now, so that we develop a greater communication and loving connection with all aspects of our consciousness, a greater giving and receiving of energy. So the whole of you can begin to support each and every individual part. She'ora tunu ula korun tianaya shareti, heorea umbaratina ankereti talakariti. As the rainbow bridge begins to close, and we begin to feel the presence of the timekeepers once again. And they give us ample space, ample time to process and integrate. As we see these timelines begin to merge back into the crystal ball, and we're now in this temple, in this present moment, feeling connected to the web of life. And the timekeepers come, and they say, "Shining One, it is time to come back." And they present you a final blessing, final message of love to you, as thanks for taking time to walk within the field of your sacred timelines. Because as you do this, you profoundly affect the energy fields around you. There are ripple effects that you cannot see, and they bow down, these timekeepers, these gatekeepers, as your angels and angelics begin sealing up the space, bringing you back to your body through the rainbow bridge. Bring you back into your present day consciousness. Integrating in the right dimension all the energies that you may have accessed. And you can see these little like sponges on your DNA soaking up the information and energy, so that you can begin to access this in your day-to-day life. Come back into the body, releasing all that is ready to be released. Back into this present moment as the temple doors are shut. as the gatekeepers bless you and close this sacred journey through your timelines. And you rest here with your higher self and take as long as you need to. And when you are ready, open your eyes. And so it is.